What's up, baseball? Welcome back to the channel for a deep dive into the hottest topic in baseball right now, the New York Yankees, Torpedo, bats. We've seen the headlines, we've seen the home runs, and we've definitely seen the questions swirling around these uniquely shaped pieces of lumber. Are they a stroke of genius, a legal loophole, or just a case of really good hitters getting hot? Today, we're putting on our investigative caps, dusting off our physics textbooks, and diving headfirst into the fascinating world of the Yankees' optimized bats. Get ready for a comprehensive breakdown of the science, the controversy, and what this could mean for the future of the game. The 2025 Major League Baseball season has kicked off with a bang. And no team has made a bigger statement than the New York Yankees. Their bats have been absolutely thunderous, resulting in a historic, record-tying 15 home runs in their opening three-game series against the Milwaukee Brewers. That kind of power display immediately grabs attention, and when you couple it with the visual oddity of their new Torpedo bats, you got a recipe for a major talking point. Now, the first question on everyone's mind is, are these bats even legal? The answer, as we've established, is a resounding yes. Major League Baseball has specific regulations regarding the size, weight, and composition of bats, and the Torpedo design falls within those guidelines. The key innovation lies in the distribution of mass within the bat. Unlike traditional bats with a consistent barrel thickness, the Torpedo bat features a noticeably thicker sweet spot, the area roughly 6 to 8 inches from the end of the bat that provides the most power. This thicker section then tapers down towards the end of the barrel and also towards the handle. The science behind this design is pretty straightforward. As we all, hopefully, remember from our physics classes, force is equal to mass times acceleration. By concentrating more mass in the sweet spot, the hitter can theoretically generate more force upon impact with the ball, leading to increased exit velocity and, ultimately, greater distance. It's a concept that makes intuitive sense. Hitting the ball with the thickest part of the bat should result in a more powerful collision. One of the early adopters and vocal proponents of these bats is Yankees shortstop Anthony Volpe. As we saw in a recent video, Volpe expressed his belief in the design, stating that having a larger area on the barrel where you make contact simply makes sense. His early season success, including a couple of home runs with the new bat, certainly lends credence to his enthusiasm. He's embraced the technology and seems to be reaping the rewards. However, not every Yankee is jumping on the Torpedo bandwagon. The reigning American League MVP and perennial home run threat, Aaron Judge, has notably stuck with his traditional bat. In a video interview, Judge explained his reasoning quite simply: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Given his incredible home run numbers over the past few seasons, it's hard to argue with his logic. It's a testament to his comfort and confidence in his current equipment. Perhaps he feels he already generates enough power without the need for a modified bat. The genesis of these Torpedo bats is also an interesting part of the story. The design is largely credited to Leanhardt, who was previously a hitting analyst for the Yankees and is now with the Miami Marlins. This highlights the increasing influence of data and analytics in all aspects of baseball, including equipment design. Teams are constantly looking for any marginal advantage they can find, and optimizing bat design based on scientific principles is just the latest frontier. It's also worth noting that the Yankees aren't the only team exploring this technology. As we learned in a previous video, players from other organizations, like Tampa Bay's Junior Caminero and Minnesota's Ryan Jeffers, have also been seen using similar bats. This suggests that the Torpedo design might be the beginning of a broader trend across Major League Baseball. Several bat manufacturers, like Victus Sports, are already producing and marketing these types of bats, indicating a growing demand and belief in their potential. Of course, with any innovation that potentially offers a competitive advantage, there's bound to be some skepticism and even some controversy. Milwaukee Brewers reliever Trevor Medgel certainly didn't hold back in his video comments, comparing the bats to something used in slow-pitch softball and even suggesting a potential bias towards the Yankees. His reaction reflects a concern that these bats might somehow be outside the spirit of the game or provide an unfair edge. However, it's crucial to remember that these bats are currently legal under MLB rules. The league has specific guidelines for bat design, and as long as these Torpedo bats comply with those regulations, teams are free to use them. The debate really boils down to whether these bats fundamentally alter the game or simply represent an evolution in equipment design, similar to advancements we've seen in other sports like golf and tennis. The Yankees' early season offensive explosion has undoubtedly amplified the discussion around these bats. But as this video also pointed out, we need to consider other factors that might have contributed to their home run surge. The Brewers' pitching staff, for example, is currently dealing with a significant number of injuries, which might have made them more susceptible to the long ball. Additionally, baseball is a game of streaks, and the Yankees' hitters might simply be in a collective hot streak to start the season. Ultimately, it will take a larger sample size of games and data to truly assess the impact of these torpedo bats. Are they consistently leading to increased power and home runs across the league? Or is the Yankees' success an isolated case? Time will tell. We might see other teams fully embrace this technology if the results continue to be this dramatic. What's undeniable is that the Yankees have managed to get their players, particularly younger guys like Anthony Volpe, to buy into this new approach. Convincing professional athletes to change their equipment or routines can be a challenge. So the Yankees' success in this regard is noteworthy. As their manager Aaron Boone alluded to in a video clip, they are constantly looking for ways to gain an edge. And this is just one example of their commitment to innovation. In conclusion, the Yankees' torpedo bats are legal. They're based on sound physics principles. And while some players are enthusiastic about them, others, like Aaron Judge, are sticking with what they know works. The early results for the Yankees have been nothing short of spectacular. But it remains to be seen whether these bats represent a true competitive advantage or are simply a part of a larger offensive trend. One thing is certain. The baseball world will be watching closely to see how this story unfolds. What are your thoughts on the Yankees' torpedo bats? Do you think they'll become a staple in Major League Baseball? Or will they fade away as a short-lived experiment? Let us know your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more in-depth baseball analysis, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the future developments in this fascinating story. We'll catch you in the next one. What's going on, baseball fanatics? Your source for all the latest in the science of the game is back. And today we're unraveling the mystery behind the New York Yankees' explosive start to the season and their controversial torpedo bats. This video explains that these bats aren't some secret, illegal weapon hidden in the Bronx. They are completely legal under MLB rules. The buzz around them started after the Yankees hit a record-tying 15 home runs in their first 3 games against the Brewers. This video breaks down the design of these unusual bats. Unlike traditional bats with a consistent barrel thickness, torpedo bats have a thicker sweet spot and then taper down towards the end. The theory behind this design, as Yankees shortstop Anthony Volpe explains, is to put more mass right where you make contact with the ball, increasing the force of the hit. It's basic physics. Force equals mass times acceleration. This video highlights that several Yankees players, including Volpe, Austin Wells, Paul Goldschmidt, and Cody Bellinger, have been using these bats and seem to be believers. Volpe even said he's bought in on the technology. This video also points out that even the mighty Aaron Judge, who has already hit 4 homers this season, isn't using the torpedo bats. His reasoning? What I did the past couple of seasons speaks for itself. Why try to change something if you have something that's working? Can't argue with that logic. This video explores the question of whether these bats actually provide a significant competitive advantage. While the Yankees' home run numbers are eye-catching, the Brewers' pitching staff is currently dealing with a lot of injuries, which likely played a role in the offensive outburst. This video reveals that the concept behind these bats comes from Aaron Leanhardt, a former member of the Yankees' analytics department who now works for the Miami Marlins. It also notes that other teams around the league have been experimenting with similar technology. This video concludes by stating that while the Yankees have definitely gotten their players to buy into this new technology, only time and more data will truly tell just how much of an advantage these torpedo bats provide. But one thing's for sure, they've got everyone in baseball talking. What do you think? Are these torpedo bats the future of hitting, or just a temporary trend? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the science and technology of baseball.